Hey everybody, I'm Midnite, and this is your Fusion Flow 4 class. It is day 22 of our 4-week challenge, so this is the last week we got. Let's take everything we've learned so far, put it onto the mat today, lengthen and stretch and get all the good feels. If you're new to this kind of movement, maybe go back and check out Fusion Flow 1, 2, or 3 because we will be building on those classes, and this class will move a little bit faster. We'll be getting into some more tricky positions as well. Today you will need a mat or something to lay down on. You will also need a prop like a water bottle, a yoga block, just something that's solid that you can use to prop yourself up on. Adds a little balance assistance. Modify whenever you need to, take breaks when you need to, adjust as you need to. Also, take any of the stuff we did in Fusion Flow class 1, 2, or 3, and if that suits your body better, you can always stay at those levels. This is all about just having fun, finding the flow, finding the grace, having a good time, so let's go. Start by sitting down on the ground. If you want to also have a bolster, a towel, a pillow to lift your hips up with any of these poses, go for it. Just sit in a comfortable position, maybe close your eyes, take a deep inhale. Exhale, pull the belly button in towards the spine. 2 more deep breaths, connecting to the breath, settling the mind. 1 more. Filling up with air. Just arriving here on your mat. Either keep the eyes closed or blink them open. Start to rotate the head around. Some big neck rolls starting this practice. Some gentle work, warming the body up, getting it ready to move. Over the other direction, lengthen through the crown of the head. Seeing if there's any spots that are a little bit stickier than usual. Bring the head all the way up. Hands on the knees, rotate the chest around. Be flowing through some of these movements and positions a little bit more vigorously than we did in the previous classes. Other way. So again, if you want to go back to any of those previous classes, please go for it. It's always nice to get a little foundation, go back to those foundations again. Drop one ear down, reach the other hand, and twist through the shoulder. Option to add that hand on top of the head, gentle encouragement, lengthen through the neck. Put both hands behind the head, reach up into your boss pose, and over to the other side. Reach the opposite hand away and gently place the hand on the head. Keep sitting upright, keep the belly drawn in. Hands behind the head, open up to that boss pose again, lift through the heart, keep the ribs down and in, and the core contracted. Pull the elbows back. Bring it all the way up. Keeping the hands behind the head, twist. Look behind you. Use the eyeballs. Come center, inhale. Exhale, twist. Now, if this does not feel accessible, you can drop the hands down to your shoulders. Inhale, center, keep going. Or you can just come right here, do a twist with the hands on the knees. A little bit more challenging with the hands behind the head. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. But all are valid. Inhale, center. Switch the legs, other legs in front. One hand down, other arm up. Big side body stretch. Let's find a little bit more flow to this, going side to side now. Never stop moving. You reach over, keep reaching. And when you get to the very end, you slowly come back up again. Seeing if we can flow through this movement, finding that nice sustained motion and working the spine. One more each way. Reach a little bit further. Last one, reach it long. Bring it all the way up. Nice work. Hands go back onto the knees. Lift through the heart. Round the spine, come back. Some cat-cows here. Reach through the heart and curl back. Show you what it looks like from the side. Really rounding the spine, then pulling, reaching the spine. So both of these are lengthening the spine. They're just lengthening in different directions. We're not crunching down. We're trying not to crunch down. We're pulling the backbones, stretching them longer and stronger. Last one. Yeah. Do a big around the world, come all the way over, hand comes down. Walk yourself around, over to the other side, open up, come all the way up. One more time this way, around, forward. Reaching the spine, find that big 360 movement, other direction. Reach over, stretch it forward, feeling a stretch in the back body. And up, last time, reach it over. And notice if any spot feels a little tighter than the other spots. Yeah, into our 90-90 hip mobility. 90-90 position here, push the hip forward, bring it down, up, switch over other side. So working through those hip joints and finding where the tightness may be. If you want to try the no hands version, see if you can keep your hands off of the ground and still find that flow through the center. Adding on, bringing it down, then bringing it up. Push your hips forward, go up onto your knees, bring it back down again. Lift it up, push that hip forward, down. Again, if you need to use your hands at any point, go for it. They're there for you. Or try that challenge, no hands position, working through the hip joints. Depending on your hip mobility, hip flexibility, this may be something you can't do today. That's all right. We're just checking in with the body. Don't judge it. Just go where you can. Yeah, bring it back center. Nice. Quadruped position, cat-cow. Round the spine, lengthen the spine. Around the spine, lengthen, tuck the toes under. Neutral spine, hover the knees just an inch. Same thing, cat-cow, round and lengthen. Notice how much more your body, your core, your shoulders have to brace to keep those knees hovering and work through the spine. Set the knees down. Bird dog. Extend opposite leg and arm. Come back in. Switch over other side. Make sure you don't lean left or right as you do this. Keep over that center line. Stretch. Lengthen the limbs. Keep the belly pulled in. Really trying to suck up the core. I like to use the visual. You have a fire underneath your belly. Try and lift your belly button off of the flames. Don't let your stomach get burned. All right, we're gonna try it in the air. Knees hovering, tuck the toes, hover the knees. You can do this just one limb at a time. In fact, that's a good place to start. Let's all start there. Just doing one limb at a time. Lengthening one arm, lengthening one leg, reaching the other arm, the other leg. Then see about doing opposite arm, opposite leg. Gotta really push into the floor, brace through the core, and you can always drop the knee down to the ground if you need to. One more each side. Last one. Bring it back, set it back, let it go. Whatever happened, just let it go. Breathe into your back body, maybe give a sway into your child's pose. All right. Going over our vinyasa. Little vinyasa section into modified plank or full plank position. Bend the elbows, skim them down by your side into a cobra or baby cobra first. Let's just warm up that back extension. Baby cobra's here, full cobra's here. Push back, either into child's pose or tuck the toes and lift up to down dog. Again, shift yourself forward, do the full version this time. Lower yourself all the way down, baby cobra, full cobra. Push back, either child's pose or all the way up to down dog. One more time, can we find the flow through all of this? Down to the ground. Lifting up through the heart, keep the belly drawn in, all the way up. Knee in your down dog, wherever that is, just walk out the feet. Take a breath. So as we start flowing through all of these things a little bit faster, it always usually gets my heart rate up. Becomes a little bit more like a cardio, like a dance. Not that one is better than the other, but really keep track of your breath. You need to keep breathing, doing big inhales and exhales. We'll try and coordinate our breath to some of these moves, but don't worry too much about it. As long as you keep breathing, that's what matters. All right, take one foot up, back behind you. Three-legged down dog. Feel that stretch and lengthen, hips stay square. Shift yourself forward. Bring the knee towards the chest, step the foot through. Lift up to your crescent lunge. Push forward on those back toes. Keep the hips square, try and keep bent in that front knee. If you can, lift the arms overhead, biceps by the ears. Twist it towards that front knee. Reach the arm back behind you. Let the eyes travel with you. Sweep the back arm up. Go all the way up and around to your warrior two. Pivot that back foot behind your balance. Dig in, bend this front knee, gaze over the front fingers. Lift the front hand, flip the palm, lift it up into your reverse warrior. Bring it down into your side angle, either with your forearm on the thigh or bring it all the way down to the inside of the knee. Look forward, grab onto that prop if you need it. Step yourself forward, float the back leg up into your half moon position. You're trying to stack the hips. Keep the toes of that lifted foot facing to the side. Squeeze the glute, push back into the leg. You're stacked in between two panes of glass. Top hand lowers down into standing split. Keep the hips square for this first one. Push into the hands. A little add-on now, doing a shark hop. I kick this back leg up and try and really float the bottom leg off of the ground. Just a moment of suspension in the air. Doesn't have to be big. And as I do that, I'm going to try and hop that foot back, back, back till it comes all the way back into my plank position. Vinyasa flow, bring it down. Cobra, push back, down dog. Take a breath, take a moment. All right, we got that second side. Walk it through. The next time we do a vinyasa flow, if you want to go for the up dog, you absolutely can. If you've already done the up dog, great. Keep with that. Whew. Three-legged down dog on the other side. Lift up the foot. Hips stay square. Shift your weight forward. Knee comes in towards the chest. Step that leg through. So if you're confused of which leg to lift, it was the same leg that was lifted when we stepped it back. That's the leg that stays up. Hopefully you'll figure out though when we lift up here. Push your weight forward, lift up. Crescent lunge. Keep the hips square, keep bent in that front knee. And then when you twist, make sure you're twisting to the other direction. If you're not, make a quick switch in your feet. Keep pushing to that back foot. Swing the back arm around, pivot on the back foot, reach up and over to your warrior two. Keep bent in this knee. I always forget to bend this knee more and push the knee out. Don't let this knee cave in. Flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Big stretch in the side body, cartwheel the arms down, into your side angle, either propped here or all the way down. Let that arm help push this knee back, open up the hips. Now already I'm stacking my shoulders the way they want to be in my half moon if I can get them there. Peek down towards the ground, grab onto your prop if you need it. Hop that back leg forward, lift it up, try and stack the hips, open up through the heart. Kick back with the heel of the lifted leg, squeezing the glute. Hand comes down, standing split, try and find the squareness in your hips. So not letting that hip open up quite yet. Stay square. Try it out with those little shark hops. To that push-up position. So little options, adding little flares to it. Again, you choose your own adventure. Bend both knees, look up towards your hands, step, hop, or jump your way towards the front of your mat, hang out. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head, flat back stretch. Exhale, release down. Bend the knee slightly, tuck the pelvis round the spine, come all the way up. All right, we speedy bead through that section. Let's leave it, do a little balancing, then we'll come back. You can stay at the top of your mat. I'm just gonna face this way for the camera. Ground down through your feet. Inhale, reach up. Palms together. Exhale, reach over, side bend. Inhale up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale up. Cactus the arms open through the heart. Inhale up. Exhale, release the arms down. Ground down through your feet. Take one knee, cross it over into your eagle position. Sit down in your hips. Push the palms together, squeeze the elbows in. I'll show you what this looks like from the side. So I'm sitting my tailbone back, squeezing the knees and inner thighs together. I have a little hinge in the hips. Not tucking my pelvis, I'm lengthening my tailbone back like that cow position, but I still keep my belly pulled in. That fire is still right there. Lift yourself up, give it a little shake out, switch over to the other side. Let's just find that position, eagle leg position, drop it down. The more I squeeze my inner thighs together as well, the more stable, the stability it gives. If I just kind of try and hang out here without activating my muscles, it feels a lot harder. So try squeezing everything in. Can you sink a little bit lower? Squeeze the palms together as well. Engage to the upper body. Inhale, come all the way up. Give it a little shake out. All right, let's add on. Cross it over, bring it down. Press the palms together. Stand it up. Bring this leg forward, grab onto the knee or onto the foot with the opposite hand. Extend it forward, twist, look back behind you. If you lose your balance, just be careful. It's okay, that's what it's all about. Bring it forward. Switch your hands, bend the knee if you need to. Switch hands, bring it to the side, option to extend. Bend the knee. Keep a hold of this ankle, quad stretch, or option to lift up into a dancer. I'll turn side so you can see it. Kick into the hand, lift up, push that hip forward. Keep the heart lifted. If you want to hinge over more, you can. Release. Take a little shake out of that standing leg. Should be a good heat and fire built into the ankle, built into the calf. And we'll switch other side. All right, these balance sections, they're difficult. Eagle position. It's not about nailing it. It's not about getting it right. There is no right. It's about challenging your body. So as long as your body feels like it's working, you're doing exactly what you need to do. Bring it up, grab on. And notice if one side's a little more challenging than the other. This is my trickier side. Bring it in, grab on, open up through the hips. If you need something to hold on to, you can absolutely use a wall, you can use a chair. But giving yourself permission to get off balance, to maybe not fall, to hurt yourself, but to fall out of it, that's what's going to increase those muscles, give those muscles a chance to really fight for that balance. Option to go into your dancer stretch. So giving yourself that permission to fail sometimes will strengthen and grow yourself faster. Release it down. Whoo! Shake out. Oh, yeah. Working in the muscles in the feet and in the arches as well. Forget about those muscles, but they're important. Okay, let's leave the balance section. Let's go back to that flow section on the mat. All right, we're gonna add on just a little extra pieces to it. Okay, so lift yourself all the way up, just dripping sweat over here. Dive yourself down with a flat back, keep the belly pulled in. Lift up halfway, extend through the crown of the head, the heart, the tailbone. Lower down, plant the hands, hop, skip, hop, step yourself back to your plank position into your vinyasa flow, wherever that's for you. Up dog or cobra, push back down dog. Lift up one leg, three-legged down dog. Let that hip open up this time. Try and lift the leg up towards the ceiling. Draw the heel towards your butt and do a few circles. Draw the knee in, out to the side, and lift. In, out, lift. Again, just getting to that hip joint. Circle other way. Carving through that hip joint. Extend the leg, shift it forward, step it through, crescent lunge, push yourself forward, lift the arms up, sit into it. Inhale, exhale, twist. Can you bend lower into the front leg? Inhale, exhale, swoop around, warrior two. Flip the palm, inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle, bring it down. Hold here for a moment. Find that stacking of the shoulders. Look forward, grab onto the prop if you need it, or maybe start with the prop. Lift yourself up into your half moon, and then see if you can let go of the prop, or just hover your hand and balance into that half moon. Just using that tired leg. This is already did a balance section. Hand goes down. Kick that leg up into a standing split. Let the hip open up to really reach that toe up towards the ceiling. Ground down through your hands. Shark hops. Find that little float. Kicking up, lifting. Hop all the way back to your plank position. Option to keep that leg lifted up into the air as we vinyasa flow. Down, lift up, down to down dog. Okay. Take a breath, take a moment. That should be vigorous to a certain extent. So take a moment to settle back into your body. Pause here if you need it. Because we got that other side to do. Lift the leg up. Oh, no, see, confused. Other leg, lift the leg up. Open up the hip, bend the knee, circle the knee around. In, out, around. Circle other way, side, down, lift up. Working through the hip. Extend the leg, shift forward, step the foot through, push forward, lift it up to your crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, swing around to your warrior two. Sink into that front knee. Inhale, lift up to warrior, reverse warrior. Exhale, down to your side angle. Hold here for a moment. Find that stacking of your shoulders. Grab onto the prop if you need it. Float yourself up, that half moon position. An option to try and balance without the prop. Keep squeezing into this top glute and bottom glute. Top hand comes down. Open up that leg. Shark hop your way back. See those little imbalances? Those are play times. Those are fun times too. Into your vinyasa flow. Knee and down dog. If you want to take it to a child's pose right here, take it to a child's pose. Give yourself a moment to breathe and relax. Knees go wide, big toes barely touching if you go to child's. Take some deep breaths, just like we did at the beginning of class. 2 big inhale exhales. Filling up the lungs. Drawing the belly in towards the spine. Wherever you are, make your way up to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Release. Bend the knees, curl, round it up. All right, balance section again. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, side body stretch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, side body. Inhale. Exhale, cactus. Inhale. Exhale, release the arms. Cross one foot over, sit it down into your eagle position. Grab on, extend it forward, twist it. Grab on with the opposite hand, over to the side, and lift. Now you can keep that knee bent the entire time. You don't have to extend. Bend it down, kick it back. Dancer stretch option, or just keep it in that quad stretch. Release it down. Quick little shake out in that ankle. Yeah, see, we know that balance section now. We got it. And getting it does not mean we make it through without falling out. It just means we have in our brain to practice in our body. Making that brain-body connection stronger and stronger. That's the work, right? It's not how it looks like. It's the work, it's the journey that we put into it. Other side, take it across. That foot that you just worked out, that's the leg that crosses over. Sit down into those hips. Lift it up. Stretch it. Option to add the twist. Bring it forward. And plus, as our legs get tired, as those little tiny stability muscles get tired, this gets harder. So if you're like, oh, this is feeling harder the more I do it, yeah, that makes sense. It means you're doing it right. But if you keep practicing this week after week, day after day, after those muscles can recover, then you'll notice. Hopefully you'll notice the improvement. Bring it down, shake it out. Yeah. All right, team. We're going through that vinyasa flow set again. We got this. We got one more time. All the way through, you choose your own adventure. I'm gonna try and cue things. We're gonna try and sync our breath even more to it. All right, I'm gonna tuck in my shirt this time. Kept forgetting the other times. 2, the top of your mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, dive down, lengthen through the spine. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Float yourself back, vinyasa flow, however that looks for you. Down dog. 3-legged down dog. Shift forward, step it up into your crescent lunge. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, around to warrior two. Sink into that front knee. Inhale, flip the palm, reverse. Exhale, bring it down, side angle. Float that back leg up as much as we can. Let's see if instead of hopping that back leg, we can just shift our weight forward and find that half moon balance right away. And it's an exploration, it's a play. Bring it down to your standing split. Hopefully don't run into the fireplace there. Shark hop yourself back. Maybe you can do this in one hop as well. Hop it back to your vinyasa flow. Maybe, maybe not. Down dog or child's pose. Take 3 deep breaths before we move to that second side. Settle back in. Let go of anything that happened. Don't worry about it. Let's move forward from here. Other side, 3-legged down dog. Shift your weight forward, step it through. Crescent lunge, lift up. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale here. Exhale, swoop around to warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. All right, let's see if we can float that back foot up. This side is a trickier side for me. Yeah, have your little toe tap down. You know, that's valid too. That's a tricky transition. It's supposed to be tricky. It's not supposed to be easy. Bring it down, standing split. See if we can do one giant shark hop back to our plank and into our vinyasa. Press it back, down dog. Take 1 deep breath in down dog if you can. Drop it down, child's pose for the next 2 deep breaths. Okay, let go, whatever happened. Because you are almost to that home stretch, my friends. All right, make your way onto your bottom. Adding a little bit of Pilates excitement in here, some rolling like a ball, mobility flow. Bring 1 foot in, the other foot is out, then try and push yourself up and over your legs. If this is not accessible to your ankle mobility or anything like that, that's okay. Just focus on doing a rolling like a ball without coming up to this position. Otherwise, from here, take it down onto your seat, keep the legs here, roll back, roll up, and try and use that momentum to come up over the legs without using your hands. Try again. I grab onto my thighs or onto my shins. As I come up, my knees are coming wide to give my chest a little space to come through. 2 more tries this side. I'm trying not to kick my legs forward, but keep tucked in a ball. And use that momentum, that little stagger foot position. Good, all right. Give it a little shake out, come back. Just work those knees side to side, that other side. So a regular rolling like a ball is just rolling back, grabbing onto the shins, rolling up and down right here. You can absolutely do this instead. Otherwise, we're just adding that mobility challenge of ankle, hip, toe, all sorts of things going on. So if you want to try it, in that staggered position, drop the tailbone back, grab onto the shins as an option, or you can try doing the no hands option, where you don't grab onto anything. One is not better than the other. They're just different. Inhale back, exhale up. Try not to use momentum. I know I definitely kipped a little bit on that one, but that's okay. Last try. Let's see where we go. Oh, yes, good. Bring it down. Shake it out. Going into a plow position. We call this rollover in Pilates. You do not have to. You can lift up and hold a bridge position, or you can just go to a happy baby position. If you want the plow position, roll over, lift the hips up. Try and get those hips over the shoulders and lengthen through the crown of the head as well. Option to take your hands, fingertips up, place them on your lower back, and see if you can go to a shoulder stand. Lift the toes up towards the ceiling and lengthen through the crown of the head. So try and keep a gap between chin and chest. This inversion therapy. Lower the toes back down, controlled. Then roll down slow, controlled. Try not to flop down. I know, easier said than done. All right, draw the knees in, curl into a ball. Gentle sway side to side. We usually end standing in these vinyasa flow or fusion flow classes. But today, we get to end on the mat because my goodness, that was a lot of work. So traditional yoga-inspired ending, our Shavasana ending, lengthen the legs out long. Just wiggle the legs in and out. Draw the shoulders behind your back, palms up towards the ceiling. Deep inhale, exhale, fill the belly up with air. Exhale, draw the belly in. Settle the legs. One more, just deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. And stay here for a moment. Just feel the weight of your body into the floor. Soften your muscles. Notice the heat that built in your body. Let it radiate. Be proud of it. Let it inspire growth. From this day forward, let go of any negative thoughts, negative chatter, things that won't serve you. Focus on all the amazing things your body just accomplished. Connecting to yourself, challenging yourself, showing up here today. Let that be the thing that sinks in to build yourself stronger. Curl to one side, do a little fetus position. Wherever feels comfortable. Push yourself up, seated position. Crossing the legs over, ending where we started. Lift up to the crown of the head. A few neck rolls around. Reaching to the crown of the head. Circling other way. The head comes up through the center. Blink the eyes open if they're not there already. Fluffing our aura, hands together. Gratitude, thanks, intention for the rest of the day. Inside our hands. Shake it out. Cross it up top. In the center. Down low. Lift the energy up. And let it pour down on us. Awesome work, movers. Thank you so much for joining. That was a fast-moving fusion flow class. A way to be here, show up for it. Give yourself a pat on the back. That is the last fusion flow class of the 4-week challenge. But it's not the last class that we have. So definitely check out our website and our YouTube channel. For the other classes we have, there's a ton of different things for you to join. If you're interested in becoming a Patreon member, you can sign up at patreon.com/movewithmidnight. Again, our members, thank you so much. Your donations help us keep this channel going. If you are doing the full 4-week challenge program, your journal prompts and our theme for this week is setting intention. So even though this is our last week of the challenge, does not mean this is going to be the last week of us moving. I have a short video again for you to watch around Whoop. Whoop is a system of goal setting that is scientifically proven to be more effective than just setting a goal any other old way. So focusing on the W, what is your wish? What is a wish that is challenging but achievable that you want to set for yourself that you can achieve in the next 1 to 2 months? Think about it, write it down, and let's start building intentions for our future. If you've been on this 4-week challenge with us, think of that Fusion Flow 1 class to today. Maybe it took you 4 weeks, maybe it took you 4 months to a year. That's fine. You go at your own pace, but track and see and appreciate the progress of how far you've come. Hopefully you're feeling more in touch with your body and you're able to move a little bit more freely and effectively. Big thanks to everyone. We hope to move with you again. See you next time, all. Take care.